my friend Cat Daugherty, and she's gonna be backing up with some harmonies tonight. You guys are gonna love that. But I wanted to just pour out a heart of thanks to God for the fact that every situation that challenges us, He can use in our life to grow us. And so this is called For the Rainy Days. Well, yesterday's troubles just won't go away. Clouds are hanging low, and they can't keep me down for long. Because yesterday doesn't have a hold on me. It can't change what I believe. It can't hold back my song. I wanna say thank you for the rainy days, even when I kinda miss the sun. A flower never grows if the sun is all it knows. What is easy is not enough. I wanna thank you for the rainy days. Well, today feels like one big mistake. Everything I do seems to come out wrong. But today I find a smile on my face, because I know that today I'm right where I belong. I wanna say thank you for the rainy days, even when I kinda miss the sun. A flower never grows if the sun is all it knows. What is easy is not enough. I wanna thank you for the rainy days. Well, there are times when I struggle to believe that anything of worth could grow from such a tiny seed. But the water's what I need. I wanna say thank you for the rainy days, even when I kinda miss the sun. A flower never grows if the sun is all it knows. What is easy is not enough. What is easy is not enough. No, what is easy is not enough. I wanna thank you for the rainy days. For the rainy days. And we can be thankful for the rainy days, and if there's anything in your life that you just go, I don't know if this is from God because it's hard, just know that getting through that is grace. I think you'll recognize this a piece of this song from a hymn. It's called "This Is Grace," and if you recognize a piece of it, feel free to sing along. I know you're carrying a load so heavy, it feels like you're gonna break. There's a plan and a purpose, your life will be worth it, and you'll get through the day.
everybody to do me a favor. Kathy's mom, Bonnie, lives in Buffalo, New York. And she couldn't be here because it's a long drive from Buffalo. But she has asked us to make a little recording for her. So will everybody say hi, Bonnie?
Hi, Bonnie!
And this next song I'm going to sing for you, you know, sometimes I've questioned God if He's there because I don't hear from Him for a while. And usually when that happens, it's because, you know, I figure out I haven't really been seeking Him. And so this next song, you've heard a couple different ways if you've been to the Pavilion quite a bit. And it's finally landed where I think it needs to be. This song is called Lately. And I just encourage you to think about, is there anything in here that you need to deal with God about? Because I do a lot.
I hold on to moments, they're like souvenirs, little jars of sand to prove that you've been here. When I hold them in my hands, oh how I long for you to speak to me again. But lately I haven't heard from you. Lately I've heard it said and recognize it as the truth. If you seem distant, you're not the one who moved. Lately I haven't heard from you. Lately, well, most of my life I live like it's about me. Although this contradicts what I say I believe. If I really want to watch you move, how could I restrain the good I know you do? Lately I haven't seen your head. Lately, since you called us out to be your heads and feet, should I be so convinced I'm not the one you need? Lately I haven't seen your head. Lately, when I see you need, I often turn the other cheek, as if that's how you'd ever treat the least of these. Unseeing eyes, complacent heart, playing pretend. It's been my story, and I've come here to repent. Lately I haven't heard from you. Lately, and lately I haven't seen your head. Lately, what have I offered you? Lately, do I need to let go of some things I had, so there'll be room enough for you in my grasp? Lately, what have I offered you? Lately,
And there's been a lot of times in my life where I haven't had much to offer God because I was stuck in believing a lie, believing that I wasn't good enough for God to use me. Believing that God needed me so much that I was so awesome. You know, I mean, one or the other. There's a lot of lies that the enemy will use to keep you from being effective for the kingdom. And I pray that you would fill your life with truth so that you can recognize the fiery darts of the enemy. It's the voice that whispers you're not good enough. The one refusing to believe you could be worthy of love. The one that looks around at all your friends and says you don't deserve them. And you believe it. That voice will turn and say you're better than your neighbor. Same old liar, just a different flavor. In our attempt to hide our weaknesses, we bite the hook and bury it. Line and sinker, it's the lie. Don't you know it's the lie? Since the beginning of time, the method's been the same. Defeated and divine, still we cling to the light. We don't know anything better. We just surrender to the light. It's every fear you've ever heard stuck on repeat. You never really know them, still they make your knees weak. And if you'll just stay where you are and never reach out to the world, then the enemy succeeded. It's the lie. Don't you know it's the lie? Since the beginning of time, the method's been the same. Defeated and divine, still we cling to the light. We don't know anything better. We just surrender to the light. Don't you know it's the light? Since the beginning of time, the method's been the same. Defeated and divine. What if we come in alive? If we knew something better, we wouldn't surrender to the light. If there's a hope rooted deep in your soul, you know the farmer doesn't plant the seed unless he wants to watch it grow. Since I had a song about the lie, I wrote a song about the truth. This song is called The Truth Is. I think it'll give you an idea kind of what I've walked through. Like a flower on the wall, in the shadows, feeling so small. Tell me why you hide away. Tell me why are you so afraid? The truth is, it doesn't have to be so hard. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. The truth knows exactly who you are. When you give up the masquerade, step into with a fellow from my church named Nate Pruitt. He's our youth pastor. When I said, what do you want to write about? He said, I just want to write about the fact that, you know, even though life is hard sometimes, God gives us beauty in that. And if exactly what we're asking God for doesn't happen, it doesn't mean that He's not good and that He's not faithful. He walks with us through it. And this song is called If the Morning Never Comes. I hope you like it. It can be so hard to wait for the morning light, with the worries of the day closing in. It's hard to sleep at night. And if we only had more faith, it would all work out, they say. But now we're walking through the valley of the shadow from the fall. And maybe you walk with us through it instead of keeping us from it all. So when I'm having a bad day, I will trust you anyway. And if the morning never comes, you are still present, you are still working, you're still my peace. And I will glorify your name, I will always bring you praise. You are the light in my darkness, you wipe the tears from my face. It would be easy to believe the lucky are the strong. After all, they never seem to struggle, and somehow they always get along. But if in my weakness you show strength, I will thank you for the pain. And if the morning never comes, you are still present, you are still working, you're still my peace. And I will glorify your name, I will always bring you praise. You are the light in my darkness, you wipe the tears from my face. If we believe we were meant to walk on mountains, then He leads us through the valley on our knees. When we taste the bitter water of repentance, can we still see? If the morning never comes, you are still present, you are still working, you are still my peace. And I will glorify your name, I will always bring you praise. You are the light in my darkness, you wipe the tears from my face. And if the morning never comes, you are still present, you are still working, you are still my peace. This song is called What I Would Do For You.